6:10 in the morning. Just gonna use my bucket today, use Sparta. See if we still have what I've been working on the last couple days. My drive. Hey, so far so good. First ball. And we're just gonna keep this going. I'm not gonna use the machine until this afternoon, because I'm hoping to play this morning. Hopefully people show up. It's supposed to be pretty nice. So far so good. So that's kind of my pre-shot routine right there. So you kind of want to do, like when I was a golf pro, we did a pre-shot routine. So it kind of gets you prepared to hit your shot. So I just do one down, hit the ball, I tap, and then I go. So it's the same, repeatable every time. The same, repeatable every time. It kind of gets you out of your head. I feel pretty good about this. I'm being able to repeat like 3 days in a row, or 2 days in a row. So this is good. It's a nice, repeatable serve, nothing fancy, and it's got a lot of power. Repeatable. I feel like I could do this under pressure, which is something I work on. I always try to put myself under pressure. So this is pretty good. I'm pretty happy. Okay, most of those were in. So usually, all right, when I serve from this side, but I might change it. Normally I want to serve from over here, because this puts my forehand in the middle, and I might do that. I'm gonna have to figure out if I can keep repeating this backhand drive, because I feel it's pretty awesome. And it's gonna be hard for them to know where I'm going, because it looks the same, but I can go in different spots. I mean, look, if I could hit that drop like that down the middle, just to be repeatable, low over the net, I can use different pace on it. So I can, plus it's out in front of me, so I can see where they are. I mean, this could be a whole new world, whole new Coach David, because I've always just been a setup player, right? Always just drops, resets, and dinks. But this year, I've been working on power and drives, but I don't want to lose that other game. So I think this afternoon session, man, if I could develop drops off of this backhand, man, it could be pretty wicked. The thing is, it has to be in the right spot. It has to be out in front of me and I make contact out in front of me. If I get it jammed in here, it's difficult. So that's why the machine's good to practice. But there's going to be people that you definitely don't want to give volleys to, right? So if I go against somebody that just likes to block, then if they block, it comes in here, I hit a fifth drop or even another drive. Okay, so plus we're going to use USPA rules. So I can probably do this drop serve in the NPL, in the National Pickleball League. So that could be something unique. Morning. That could be something unique. Because it's going to have a lot of spin. And I want to be able to work this ball. I just want something repeatable. Repeatable, puts a lot of pop on it. Spin. Yeah, so that's repeatable this way. That's repeatable this way. This one I don't get any spin, just penetration, which is good. And then if I can work on different lobs, different cuts, man, this could be cool. And this is, the off the bounce thing is pretty repeatable because it's something we do all the time, right when we're playing. We're hitting returns off the bounce. Plus with me dropping, I can put it exactly where I want. All right, let's try this side. Pretty good, right? Repeatable, high percentage. So if I try to crank it up, we'll have to see what happens. Okay, so that's fun. I probably hit 1,500 balls yesterday. Actually, this doesn't go as fast as this one. So that's interesting. Oh. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. I kind of like working on this backhand drive, drop, drop. So I can still drop to my happy place, Coach David's safe space, my 4. But then I'm a threat to go hard and it looks the same, right? So I'm here. And then I can go hard and it looks the same. That's what I want. The difference is, can I do it with the ball coming at 40 miles an hour from my opponent, you know, with spin? I feel, so to defend it against spin, you either gotta get under it and lift, get under and lift, or you have to go hard also to drive through the spin. Okay, so if I don't go all the way, you got to commit to it to get that top spin on it. So this is something totally new. But I have to be able to recover. Okay, let's do that from this side. So I normally don't drop to the 1, but if this person's pretty aggressive, covering middle, and I can hit a 1 that spins away, it's something I can do. Something I can do. Because if I keep going middle, 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 and I get that guy to cover middle, then I might be able to drop to the 1. Typically, I'm always going there, right? Oh man, that's a different ball though. Hitting backhand's pretty repeatable. I feel this is a backhand game. Normally from back here, this is just it's a forehand game from the baseline and then turns into a backhand game from the kitchen because it's a shorter lever and I can block like 90% of space forehand. Right, I can't. It stops, right? So it's like 50, 60%. Yeah, it's an easier lob from here. But I can't get a roll. Maybe I can. Maybe. That's not bad. So I'm here. I just want to hide it. I don't want to show what I'm doing. Man, that's going to take some work. Yeah, not good yet. All right, let me hit towards the camera. Let's see. Oops. It's pretty repeatable because it's not a big swing. Big backswing. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. I'm not sure the benefit. So that'd be beneficial. Putting a ton of spin on it. Otherwise, why do it? Right? They aren't very deep. Going into the breeze. Too far. Okay, that's not bad. Feel that might be better because I can go to that person's backhand over there pretty consistently. Or if I do the backhand serve from here, it's actually curling into a forehand and my back's to the line, so I would have to actually turn around. So they could get me if they returned it hard middle here. I go here, they return hard middle, I'm in trouble. So I typically wouldn't hit that shot. There's no advantage. So I should do forehand from this side. And backhand from this side. Yeah, I like that. All right, now what? Let's do some drives. That's kind of what I like about it, is I can be pretty tricky. It's just a short lever. Oh, I blasted that. It's such a short lever, but I have to hit it out in front of me. If it gets in here, that's going to be tough. I don't feel this is the best side to do it either. I feel I need my forehand from this side, because I like setting up for my backhand anyway from this side because of my drop. So if I get a forehand from this side, it's going to be a drive. If I get a backhand, it's going to be a drop into my corner. On this side, I'm already set up for a backhand, and I can really crank it down the middle with some spin. And then if this guy poaches, I can put it over there. Okay, I'm much more comfortable doing that. Plus, if that person squeezes middle, I would have to perfect it, of course, but I could do that. Maybe a drop to the one. There it is. I think it's more just setting the paddle up correctly beforehand. We'll see, that could be danger. And then I could always put my second hand on. Oh, I'll take a bunch of those. That's pretty good. Can I do it under pressure though? Under pressure, I think I can. I don't feel a lot of pressure. I just play. Bugs. I just play. Okay, the next bucket we'll do so if I get a ball on this side, I'm just gonna throw it down that line or over to there. And actually number 2 drive is really good. Okay. Pretty happy with that. We're almost done here. Getting down to all indoor balls. You know, I like doing, not the machine the whole time. I like doing this type of training because I actually do get to repeat it over and over and over. A perfect setup, you know, because that's a perfect setup, right? It's out in front of me. It's bouncing to the right height. I just got to be ready for the comebacker. I should probably just always hit middle. It's pretty safe. Sometimes people will just let it fly on by because they both stare at each other. I guess I could throw that in every once in a while. That's pretty good. Two more. Oops. There it is. Okay, so I have it still. Sometimes you have it for a week and then boom, it's gone. It's gone. Okay. So you guys can hang out and watch, or if you're watching the recording, just fast forward till you see me hitting again. Not sure where I start over here. I need to start where my barrel is. There's no wind. It's perfect, man. Perfect, because when I play at Chicken and Pickle in the tournament, there's no wind. There's a breeze from the fans. So they probably have the fans cranking so that it does make the ball swirl. And then if there's wind outside and they've cracked the windows, it causes like a little jet stream in there. So there's still challenges, even though it's all indoor. Come on. Come on. So it depends on the height of that bar right there. Some are lower, that goes up. So they don't scoop under. Just have to kind of kick them. That works. Maybe I can get them up the fence there. Not the best. Use it as squat practice. My other pool net's way better, but it broke. So this is, Lake Havasu in the summer, you know? You got to set up your own games. You got to set up people to come. But I don't mind drilling, you know? But sometimes you can't drill the whole time. It's just like on the golf range. You know, yeah, I'd hit 1,000 balls in a day, but if you don't bring it out to the course, sometimes it doesn't transfer. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna work on some dinks next, maybe. Man, it's so nice today. I haven't really started my diet yet. I need to get on that real quick. Maybe today. Okay, not today. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe Monday. The only thing that gets me in trouble is ice cream, man. I like ice cream too much. But I lose weight pretty quick once I get on. I can lose 10 pounds in a couple weeks, which is what I'll plan on doing. I'm about 210 right now. I'd like to get, eventually I want to get to 190 and maybe bounce up to 200 and then go back down to 190 right before a match, tournament. That's the goal. Just to be lighter, move quicker, less joint pain, less knee pain. Okay, I think we're ready. How's it going? Make sure we hit the like button. Okay. Or just put this on in the background, you know, like the Nature Channel. All right. What are we working on next? Dinks are always fun. I think I need to do drops, resets. All right. Let's do. All right, mid-court. That's not a good start. All right, we'll do backspin ones. So instead of flat here, I turn my paddle angle to there and move it through space. Move the paddle through space. I got that one, and then I just have a lift. Nice and safe. It doesn't bounce that high, but I get tons of net clearance, right? Something I could do there. lobs. I'm not a great lobber. I have certain lobs I do well, but there's probably more I could be doing. That's too far. I rarely drop there, but sometimes you might want to. I'd rather drop right there. But if it's not perfect, they can reach in and smoke it. And I might just start going all hard, all the time. I mean, I watched the young pros go hard a lot. Like, I'm not seeing drops at all, you know? It's all hard, but they are quick enough to recover and go get it on resets. So that's the difference. You guys ever watch Tuesday Night Pickleball at the Orchard? That's fun. They do team events. And I mean, actually one of the best players, Chris Headings, who I've known ever since he started, been played against him, never beat him. He just turned 50 and he's one of the best players out there. But his drive, probably one of the hardest hitters I've ever seen. So he doesn't care if you know if he's driving or not, because you still got to get it. And he's not the most mobile person, but his hands are so fast. So I do kind of like that. I have this one here, but I can turn it over. That's a rare drop. I would drop here. From this section, I don't want to drop forward because that's going to get ernied. I want to drop, this person's probably covering this line. So I want to drop to the 2. If this guy's all the way over, I want to go to the 1. What's nice, if I could actually hit hard from this distance, it's going to be pretty good. So somebody's showing. But there's even nobody up top, man. This is, people are showing up now. Out. I feel I can be pretty threatening. What's up, Cheryl? I'm pretty surprised, you know. I wasn't so surprised yesterday. It was so windy, but. Me? I like that subtlety. 4th, you know, I need a 4th. No. Hey, summertime, everybody gets a piece of Coach David, you know. I know somebody said that the other day. They go, it must be summertime. I'm playing with Coach David. Yep. And I appreciate it. I just know that it's not probably helping me. No, it does. As long as people hit me balls, you know. If everybody avoids me, then I'd rather. And then I know. Yeah, and I try to be pretty nice, you know. Oh, is that Greg? Oh, finally rolling up. All right. So I got people coming, so I'm gonna clean this up. We're gonna call it a day for the. I appreciate everybody watching. Thanks a lot. I'm gonna play. I'll try to go live again or record some and post them, but my day is busy, you know. Editing takes a long time. So if I can go live and it's good feed, then I would go live. Okay, see you guys. Thanks. I appreciate you. Bye.